Thank you for joining me for this reading. In this video, you will receive general advice based on your current situation. So go ahead and choose the card or crystal that you are drawn to, whether 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you can select it from the timestamp below. Also, if you resonate with this general group reading and you want a more personalized reading, there is a link available in the description where you can get more information to book your reading. So again, choose the card or crystal that you resonate with now and select it from the timestamp below. Let's get started. Hi, card number 1. Thank you for joining me for your reading to find out some general advice based on your current situation. The card that you were drawn to in the beginning is the change card, and it says the frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. And the stone that you were drawn to is the agate. So let's go ahead and get started and find out some more information about what this change is that's happening in your life. So let's start with some more oracle cards. What is this change that is happening in your life at this time? Magic. That's a beautiful card to get. So it says the frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and as profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. So you're currently going through a change that is initiating you more deeply into your belief that you have magical abilities, meaning you can manifest and create your reality based on your imagination. So that is a beautiful card to receive. That is a beautiful change that you're going through, knowing how powerful you are. You are a magician. Compassion. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. So that is beautiful as well. That is suggesting that this place of magic, this place of change, is initiating a heart opening for you so that you know that you can create your reality based on the feeling of unconditional love. When you are somebody who has compassion and you are without judgment for yourself, without judgment for others, that means you are open. You are open to flowing gracefully with life. And when you flow gracefully with life, without judgment, with an open heart, that is when magic and miracles happen for you, because you're not closing yourself off. You're opening your heart, you're living judgment free. And when you do that, again, that creates magic and miracles. So that is wonderful. Communication. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. That is amazing. That is exactly what I was just saying about how when you keep your heart open, you allow magic and miracles to flow into your life. So this communication is about your open heart. Your open heart is what is initiating this change for you to experience miracle consciousness and miracle mindedness. So the more you open your heart to source, to the divine, to your higher self, you live compassionately for yourself and for others, you experience magic and synchronicities. So that is the change that you are going through at this time. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Wow, heart chakra came out. Divine feminine. Oh my gosh. These are all resonating. Okay, beautiful. So the heart chakra is exactly what I was just saying. Keeping your heart open to the flow of magic and miracles. keeping an open heart and an open mind. That is what initiates a tantric journey. Tantric journey is typically about an intimate union with a partner that is ever expansive, but this is also about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion within yourself, knowing that life is a journey of passion, okay? So that's what's changing for you. Your heart chakra is opening, magic is expanding in your life. You're living more passionately. You're appreciating life as a passionate journey, and your divine feminine is opening. That's what the heart chakra is. That's what this communication is. That's what this compassion is. Your heart chakra is opening. Your divine feminine nature, your receptivity to magic and to your intuition is what's initiating for you at this time. And that is so beautiful, because we cannot just operate from the masculine, meaning we hustle and we just make things happen. We have to be more fluid and more receptive. And when we do that, when we become fluid, open, receptive, non-judgmental, compassionate, and communicating, opening our heart channel to receive communication directly from our higher self, from our intuition, that is when we allow our divine feminine essence to flow. And it is the balance of those two, the masculine passion and the divine feminine heart compassion, that allows you to create magic. Without the masculine and the feminine, magic is not possible. We cannot create or force magic. We allow magic to happen. So that is what it is initiating for you at this time. Magic is opening your heart, and you are, through this process of change, realizing that you can create your reality based on compassion. Let's pull some tarot cards and get some more specific information. Okay. So we have the Ace of Wands, the Chariot, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so these two cards are in reverse. And this card is about slow and steady manifestation. This card is about like willpower, fast action, also driving two opposites forward. But because it's in reverse, I'm feeling like maybe this is a slow initiation for you. Maybe that's why the change card came up, because you are just starting to realize how powerful your intuition and your focus is. And so this is a slow and steady process for you. Maybe that's why you're drawn to this reading at this time, so that you can get this confirmation that the synchronicities that you're experiencing, maybe you're starting to see angel numbers and you're wondering what they mean. You're not quite sure what these synchronicities are, but you're moving steadily in the direction of this magic. So I'm thinking that's why these two cards are in reverse, because this is about manifestation. It's about knowing and believing that anything is possible. And this card is about fast movement with your willpower and your determination. Again, because they're in reverse, I'm thinking that you're just starting to realize that this is possible for you, and you're wondering like what these signs mean. And so this is a slow and steady process for you of change, of realizing that you can create your reality. What else do you need to know at this time? What else is changing for you in your life? Three of Cups. Okay, so this makes me feel like your soul tribe. Maybe you're finding a group of like-hearted, like-minded people that appreciate consciousness, appreciate spirituality. Maybe your old friends group or your family members don't really understand the change that you're going through. So you're seeking a tribe of people who also believe in magic, believe in heart chakras opening and all the possibilities that happen when you open your energy field and expand your consciousness. It definitely helps to have a group of people that also trust and believe in those ideas as well. That way you don't feel like you're losing your mind, or like you tell people that you're seeing signs and they just think like, okay, sure. But when you find a soul tribe that resonates with those ideas, it is so helpful. Yeah. So, Six of Wands is about success, being an influencer, being seen, knowing that your ideas are valuable. So, that confirms what I was just saying, that as you find this group of people who you resonate with and who confirm these signs and synchronicities and this magic that you're experiencing, it opens up your compassion, your communication, your heart chakra, so that you feel successful, you feel seen, you feel heard. And so the more you enter into this group of friends and family members, soul tribe members who appreciate your words and your way of seeing life, you feel successful. Again, you feel seen and heard, and that is very valuable. Wow. This perfectly sums up everything that I was just saying. As you feel seen and heard, it opens up your magic. It opens up your success. The Magician card is literally everything that I've been describing about how you're realizing that you have the potential and the possibility of creating your own reality. And the more you open up to that, the more you open your heart chakra and communicate with the divine, the more this change is initiating, which you're starting to see signs and synchronicities that your reality is malleable. You have the potential to create your reality by what you focus on. That's what the Ace of Wands is about. So you're definitely starting to open up to this truth, and that is a beautiful thing. I'm really excited for you because realizing that your consciousness creates reality is one of the most beautiful things ever. The forgiveness card is coming up. It says, let the past go, clear your heart and mind through forgiveness. So I'm feeling like maybe you felt, again, like unseen, unheard, like people didn't understand you and you felt like a black sheep or a burden, like you, again, you were misunderstood. And so it's time to let that go, because once you open your heart, open your mind, you have compassion and you live without judgment, it's easier to forgive the people for not understanding you, because not everybody is on the same path. And also letting yourself feel forgiveness for yourself, because maybe you realizing that you created some things in your life that were challenging, but because you did that, now that you're realizing that I have control over my life based on what I focus on, based on what I perceive, then you can forgive yourself for making mistakes with your focus in the past. So it's time to forgive yourself and others for being misunderstood or for miscreating your reality, and just let it go and open your heart to a new beginning. What else do you need to know at this time about this change that you're going through? Fear. I, Archangel Michael, am here to help you through the present time. I love you, I protect you and keep you safe. Trust that all is well. Accept my love and allow it to dissolve your fear. So I'm feeling like this is why these cards came up in reverse, because you might be feeling a little bit of fear about how powerful you really are, and you might be afraid to focus your mind, because sometimes your mind may run away with you and you may feel like, oh my God, I can't think about that because I'm going to create that. And a lot of us go through that in the beginning. We try and like control every thought. So you don't have to be afraid that every single thought will manifest, because it won't. It's just a matter of being conscious about what you focus on. And as soon as thoughts come up that you don't want to create, you just remember the truth. You remember the truth in that moment. You have compassion for yourself. You have forgiveness for yourself. You're saying, nope, I'm going to cancel that thought out. That's not something I want to create. I'm going to feel into the truth. I'm going to trust the truth that there's no lack, that life is abundant, that everything that I need will be available for me at the right time. And then you just shift your perspective. When you're able to be self-aware, then you can open up your heart and you feel more deeply. And it's your feelings that create your reality. It's not just what you think about, it's what you feel and resonate with deeply. So the minute you feel fear, you just nip that in the bud and you say, nope, that's not the truth. And you go meditate, you go for a walk, you garden, you paint, you do anything that's going to shift your heart back into the truth, which is that life is for you and never against you. Okay? So that is a beautiful reading for you. I am celebrating you in this change that you're going through as you open up your heart and you become the magician and create your own reality. This is definitely a very exciting time. Again, if you resonate with this group general reading and you want a more personal reading, you can always go to the description. There's a link there for more details to book your reading. Okay. So to claim this message for yourself, go ahead and comment magic below. Also, like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next reading that I do for you. And until then, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now. Hi, card number 2. Thank you for joining me for your reading to get some general advice based on your current situation. The card that you were drawn to in the beginning says coherence. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. And the crystal that you were drawn to is the rose quartz. So let's pull some more oracle cards to find out what is being coherent in your life at this time, supporting your heart and your mind to come together to create the reality that you desire. What else do you need to know? Authority. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. So that's a beautiful start. So this is saying that your true authority that is both powerful yet receptive is initiating at this time. So it sounds like your masculine and feminine energies are coming into balance. Your mind is logical and your heart is open and receptive. So that's what's happening for you at this time. You're becoming into balance with your heart and your mind. Your power and your receptivity is joining together, allowing you to more gracefully create your reality. What else is happening? Magic. I love this card. It says the frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. So as your heart and your mind come into balance, you activate your authority, you initiate the potential for magic to happen in your life. So again, you're creating your reality by balancing your heart and your mind, by balancing your true authority, which is both powerful and directed, yet intuitive and receptive. What else is happening for you at this time? Fertility. So by activating your coherence and your authority, you are becoming more fertile. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. So that's exactly what I was saying, that as you open up your heart and your mind, those two masculine and feminine energies within you come into balance. Your authority over your own life is activated. The potential for magic to create the reality, which is more beautiful, more profound, more creative than you can imagine, is activating for you at this time. Okay, we have allowance, discernment, universal love, earth, and realization. Okay, so this is allowing you to be open. So magic is initiated when we are more open, and that is the balance of masculine and feminine. That's your true authority that makes you fertile, is when you allow life to flow gracefully without fear, without resistance, and then you allow the universe to participate in magic, because we don't create magic on our own. That would be our masculine ability trying to take over. We create magic with our intuition by opening our hearts, by becoming fertile and receptive to the universe. So that's what this allowance card is suggesting. Discernment supports your ability to view the world and your situation with detachment and balance. Universal love, earth. So these two are connected, knowing that you are a part of everything. You are connected to the earth supports you, and as the earth supports you, you support the earth. That is universal love, activating the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence of itself. So magic is universal love. And when you tap into universal love, you activate your potential to thrive on this earth. And that's what the realization card is saying. It supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. So that perfectly expresses everything I've been saying, that as you activate your heart-centered truth, you become coherent. You become an authority figure in your life. You activate your fertility and your magic. So that's what's happening for you at this time. You're becoming more discerning. You're becoming more coherent. You're allowing life to unfold more gracefully, becoming more receptive, but also using your masculine ability to focus and have clear and wise decisions on what you want to create for yourself in your life at this time. What else is coming up for you in your life at this time? What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? What is coming up for you at this time? What do you need to know based on your current situation? Becoming more coherent, an authority figure in your life, becoming balanced, your masculine, your feminine, your heart, your mind, activating magic and fertility, allowing life to unfold gracefully. Yes, that's beautiful. So this is the High Priestess. The High Priestess card is all about tapping into your intuition, becoming, again, allowing and becoming more open, more receptive. Just like this authority card says, true authority reminds us that it is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. And that's what the High Priestess is. The High Priestess is powerful because she is receptive. So that is what's activating for you at this time. Your heart and your mind are opening to the flow of magic from the universe. It's making you more of an authority figure in your life, making you more powerful. Your intuition is a superpower. So that is why you are becoming coherent at this time. You're listening more to your intuition. Let's get these cards here. Okay, so the first card I saw is the Nine of Wands. So this is about needing to go that last extra mile. It's also about protecting yourself, maybe overprotecting yourself with boundaries. Perhaps there's a little bit of fear or anticipation on being able to be coherent. You got the Ten of Wands in reverse. So this card is traditionally about being burdened by your responsibilities. Because it's in reverse, I feel like you are moving on from that. You're moving on from being burdened by life, and you're getting the determination you need to make this last effort to becoming really powerful, to activating your magic in your life. So that's why you're becoming coherent, is because you are getting the strength that you need to overcome the burdens of life. That's what's happening for you now, getting the strength that you need to overcome the burdens of life. The Ace of Pentacles is about realizing that you have the potential of manifesting your reality, manifesting your desires. So you're becoming more fertile, more creative as you tap into your ability to move beyond these burdens that life has. The Five of Cups is about letting go of everything that is stagnating. So that's what you're going through at this time. That's why this card is in reverse. You are letting go of everything that is burdening you so that you can activate your magic and your potential. King of Pentacles is a beautiful card. It means you're doing it. You're doing the work that you need to become powerful and abundant and just successful in your physical life overall. This card is about using your willpower and determination to move forward because it's in reverse and you have the High Priestess here and the Allowance card. I feel like you're not forcing things as much as you maybe were in the past. Maybe this Ten of Wands means that you were trying to force your reality into existence, force your goals to completion, but now you're realizing that you can't force your goals, you can direct them, you can be open to what you want to focus on and what you want to achieve, but you can't necessarily force it because you have to be open to the signs, the synchronicities, and the flow of the universe. Because when you try to force things, you're closing yourself off from the universe. So I believe that's what you're doing right now. You're realizing that there's only so much that you can do, and you're opening yourself up to co-creation. You're opening yourself up to the ability to work with the universe, work with your higher self, work with others, rather than just needing to create everything all the time on your own. So that's what's happening for you at this time. Again, you're overcoming the burdens of life, letting go of everything that is stagnating so that you can be a powerful creator. Okay, you're opening up to the flow of the universe, trusting that life is for you and never against you. And so you're moving on from these burdens. Okay, I'm going to pull some more oracle cards here just to finish off your reading, to sum it up. What else do you need to know at this time? Overcome these burdens, opening up to the flow of life, becoming more coherent, balanced in your masculine and feminine, becoming more fertile as you do. What else do you need to know at this time? Sacred knowledge. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. See it here? Close your eyes, focus on your breath. Feel the peace within. Beyond your thoughts lies your eternal truth, the I am presence of eternal love. So that is what you're doing at this time. You're closing your eyes, you're focusing on your breath, you're focusing on receiving the peace and the inspiration from the universe, from your higher self, from the divine. You're realizing that you are the I am presence. The I am presence means I am, anything you put after an I am statement is you're powerful. You can use thoughts like I am sick, or you can use thoughts like I am healthy. That's the sacred knowledge, realizing that you have the magic ability to focus your authority, to be coherent, to also allow life to work for you, and that makes you more fertile. So this is perfect for what you're going through at this time. Again, you're becoming more coherent and you're allowing the inspiration from the divine realm to enter and inspire you. One final card to finish off this reading. Okay, so this determination is exactly what I was saying about the Nine of Wands. You're using your determination to overcome the burdens of life, to realize how powerful you are, and overcoming and letting go of everything that is stagnating. And so that will lead to a positive outcome. The Love card says the heart of love is the heart of creation. All is possible through love. All is worthwhile for love. May all you think and feel reflect love's eternal truth. And that's the I am presence. The I am presence is eternal love. And as you remember that, you activate your magic, you open up your heart, and you become more coherent. So that is a beautiful confirmation of the coherence that you are experiencing at this time. Again, if you really resonated with this overall reading and you want a deeper, more personal reading, you can always go to the description. There's a link available for more information to get a personal reading. Okay, so also if you want to claim this message for yourself, go ahead and comment sacred knowledge below. Also, like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next reading that I do for you. And until then, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now. Hi, card number 3. Thank you for joining me for your reading to get some general advice on your current situation. The card that you were drawn to in the beginning is dynamic, and it says the frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. And the stone that you were drawn to is the desert rose selenite. So let's get started and pull some additional oracle cards to see what this dynamic frequency is bringing up for you at this time. So again, the dynamic is about learning to incorporate differing elements in your life, both familiar and new. So that could be working together and collaborating with others with different ideas, or just being open to allowing whatever flows in your life and being dynamic and creative and expressive. So the additional cards that came up are healing and integration. So the integration was exactly what I was just speaking on, and that is allowing opposing elements, differing elements, collaborating, anything that is uniting different ideas. So you're in the process of integrating. So it says the frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Okay. And you're also in the process of healing. It says the frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. So you are in the process of harmonizing everything in your life that you experience, whether it's good or bad. And as you do that, that heals you. It heals you of all wounds, all lack consciousness, everything that would keep you down and depressed. This is allowing you to have more expression, more energy by healing all those thoughts that the bad things are what keeping you down, but the bad things are actually giving you clarity, giving you strength, giving you momentum to move forward. So you're in the process of integrating all of your experiences, good and bad, so that you can heal and move forward in your life. Let's pull some additional oracle cards. What else do you need to know about this integration, this healing, this dynamic ability to incorporate every element in your life, whether it's familiar or unfamiliar? What else do you need to know? Okay. Throat chakra, delight, sacral chakra, miracle, and emergence. Okay. So as you become more dynamic, as you heal and integrate everything in your life, you activate your energy centers. So the energy centers, the chakras in our body, are what allow us to express different aspects of life. The sacral chakra is all about your pleasure, your intimacy, your creativity, and your throat chakra is all about speaking and expressing your heart-centered truth, okay? So as you heal, as you integrate, your chakras open, become unblocked, and expand, allowing you to experience more delight, to experience a miracle consciousness, and to emerge into the fullest expression of your truth. So that is what you're experiencing at this time, going through an integration and a healing, which is unblocking your energy centers, opening them up and expanding them so that you can experience miracles, delightfulness, and to emerge into a more expressive version of yourself. Okay, so that is really beautiful. Let's pull some additional cards, some tarot cards, to get some more specific information on what is going on at this time as you heal, integrate, and unblock your energy centers and expand. Okay, we have the Star card in reverse. The Star card is about renewing your hope your optimism, your trust in life. Because it's in reverse, I'm feeling like this is an ongoing healing process, that you are just beginning to learn how to integrate the negative and the positive so that you can experience miracles. So this is an ongoing process for you. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles is about slow and steady manifestation and progress. So again, this is an ongoing journey. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles upright and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So Seven of Pentacles is very similar to the Knight of Pentacles. It's about taking a pause to allow what you've been focusing on to manifest. So this is definitely something new for you. This is a new journey that you're just beginning to understand and open up to. This is about giving and receiving equally. Okay. So I feel like this is what you are learning, that as you give, so you shall receive. Okay. So you're opening up to the flow of abundance consciousness, opening up to miracle consciousness so that you can receive from life exactly what you give. So that is definitely an ongoing process, a learning experience about learning how to open yourself up to the flow. And that's exactly what I was just saying. The Ace of Cups, opening your heart up to the flow of love so that you can extend that love as well. Because if your cup is not full, then you can't give anything out. If you don't feel love within yourself, if you don't incorporate all those opposing elements in your life and heal them and integrate them, then you won't have anything authentic to share. So that's what you're opening up to. You're opening up to the flow of love from the universe so that you can also send that love out as well. What else are you going through at this time? The Ten of Cups. This is about fulfillment in family, fulfillment and feeling harmony in your tribe, in your community. It's in reverse. So again, this is an ongoing journey for you. This is something that you're just opening up to, learning how to integrate the negative experiences of your life so that you can experience this peacefulness and this harmony in your family, in your union, your marriage, your relationships overall. So again, you're just learning to open your heart up and to receive the love from the universe and from your higher self so that you can experience this harmony and this optimism. But again, it is a new experience for you and you are in the process of learning, so that's okay. It will be a journey, that is for sure. Let me pull some final oracle cards to finish off your reading. What else do you need to know at this time? What else do you need to know at this time? Courage. Yes. You have what it takes. Just do it. We, your angels, are here to support you. So again, because the optimism and hope card is in reverse, that's what I was saying. This is a new experience for you. And so you will need courage to understand that the negative experiences are actually positive for you because they give you clarity and they give you strength. So the angels are telling you that you have what it takes to move forward in your journey. What else do you need to know at this time? Final message. Surrender. There is no point in pushing the barrow up such a steep hill. Go back to the start. Surrender your expectations. There is an easier way. When the time is right, a new path will appear. Okay, so this is this healing. This is this integration, understanding and appreciating again the negative aspects of life, learning about how they really help you grow and get clarity. And so it's time for you to surrender every everything that hurt you in the past and heal from it, learn from it, and grow from it. Surrender your expectations, because when you expect too much, then you are setting yourself up for disappointment. So surrender your expectations, and when the time is right, a new path will appear. Okay, so again, you're in the process of healing, learning, and understanding how to integrate everything that you go through in life, and that is a beautiful thing. Okay, so again, if you would like some more personal information because you resonate with this group reading, there is a link in the description that will give you details on how to book a more personal reading and get more clarity. Okay, and also if you want to claim this message for yourself, then go ahead and comment healing below. Also, like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next reading that I do for you. And until then, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now. Hi, card number 4. Thank you for joining me for your reading to get some general advice based on your current situation. The card that you were drawn to in the beginning says Merkaba. It says the frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. And the stone that you were drawn to in the beginning is the obsidian. Okay, so let's pull some additional oracle cards to get some more clarity on this Merkaba activation that you're currently experiencing. Merkaba, if you don't already know, is the light body that activates as you integrate and expand your divine masculine and divine feminine qualities. So as you do that, this is literally called light vehicle or light body. So it's similar to your aura, that as your aura expands, then you activate your ability to move into space and time. So not just what you're familiar with, the dimension that you're familiar with, but multiple dimensions. You realize that you are a multi-dimensional being outside of space and time. You are infinite, and that allows you to experience infinite intelligence. So if you believe in past lives, that allows you to integrate those experiences that you've had over infinite lifetimes. And it also allows you to realize that you are a multidimensional being in this life, and you have the ability to create and manifest and focus and attract anything that you focus on in your life. Okay, so let's get some more information now that I've clarified Merkaba. What else do you need to know at this time about your light body activating, expanding, becoming integrated as a masculine and feminine being, a multidimensional being? What else do you need to know at this time? Okay. Miracle, integration, fertility. Okay, beautiful. So as I was saying, you are in the process of integrating your masculine and your feminine, also realizing that you are a multidimensional being. And when you do that, you activate miracles, because outside of just the normal time and space that we're used to, there's called the quantum realm or the quantum reality, where all time is actually now. It's not linear from past to present to future. It's actually a circle of eternal now moments. And when you realize that life is a circle of eternal now moments, you move into the quantum realm with your Merkaba, which activates the miracle consciousness, which allows you to create your reality. And that expresses the fertility card, because this invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. So again, as you integrate, you activate a miracle consciousness and you become fertile. You become fertile in your consciousness, which allows you to have a miracle consciousness, to create your reality by realizing that you are a multidimensional being. You're not just limited to 3D reality. You are opening yourself up to all dimensions of space and time, beyond space and time. And then you emerge. This invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. And communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms, like through your aura. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. And we have passion and divine feminine. Beautiful. So this is what you're in the process of doing. Again, integrating your divine masculine and divine feminine qualities, which activates your passion, opens up your communication to the flow of higher wisdom from the source, from your higher self, which allows you to emerge as your authentic and true multidimensional self that's not just limited to a physical body, but is a multidimensional being able to travel throughout space and time, get infinite wisdom from your Akashic records, and just incorporate and integrate all of that information in your life at this time, which obviously allows you to be a very powerful person. Let's pull some tarot cards to get some more specific information about your current situation as you activate your light body and emerge into a greater and grander expression of your beingness. What else do you need to know at this time? What else do you need to know at this time? Okay, so we have the Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so the Three of Swords is about heartache and heartbreak and going through a very challenging time. The Queen of Cups in reverse, this is about being very compassionate, very intuitive, and receptive. So I'm feeling like you went through a heartbreaking situation, which is allowing you to open up to a miracle consciousness. The integration card says it supports our embrace of every aspect of ourself, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. So it really is the most challenging things that we go through that give us the strength and the clarity that we need to become powerful. So I feel like that's why this card is coming up, is that it was a challenging situation that you went through that is opening up your wisdom into being a multidimensional being. So I'm going to get some more information. What else do you need to know at this time? What are you going through? What else do you need to know at this time? Okay. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so in order to continue to activate this miracle consciousness, it's about opening up to the flow of source and not holding on to what no longer serves you. Okay? So as you let go of what no longer serves you, as you open up to the flow of the universe, you continue to activate your light body, which is going to give you this fertility. So I'm feeling like there's still something from the past that you're holding on to, something that hurt you. The Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles both in reverse. So these cards are about manifesting and being patient in our manifestation process. So it's possible that whatever you're not being patient with, not opening up to the flow of the universe, is hurting you. Let's get some more information. Yes. So the Four of Pentacles in reverse, this is about being secure and stable in your finances. So it's possible that it's a financial situation that you're being burdened by, and you're trying to manifest your financial resources. And so, in order to do that, you have to open up to more compassion for yourself, for your situation, and you have to see your negative as a positive. So, for me personally, I did go through a season of poverty, but what it did for me was activate my understanding that I'm always supported, because whenever I needed the money, whenever there was a bill that had to be paid, no matter if I worried about it or not, something always happened where I was supported and I was taken care of. So, the Six of Cups is about reminiscing on the past, having harmony in your life. So, open yourself up to a time in your past where you felt supported, and activate that memory of what it feels like to have all your needs met, to always be taken care of, to always be supported, because the universe loves you. And as you can see, if you look in nature, all the animals are always provided for. All the plants have everything that they need to continue thriving. There's no one on earth that says, okay, I'm going to make the animals thrive. I'm going to make the plants thrive. They thrive naturally on their own because the universe supports expansion and growth. So if you're feeling afraid or feeling burdened by your finances or your resources, think back to a time in your life when you remembered feeling supported, when you remember feeling abundant. And as you activate and resonate that feeling of support and abundance, then you will create a miracle consciousness. You will be fertile and you will emerge into the fullest expression of who you are. Let's get a couple more tarot cards. What else do you need to know about feeling supported, infinitely supported? Two of Swords in reverse. This is about needing to make a decision. So I feel like you are feeling a little bit stuck, and you're not necessarily wanting to choose the positive aspects. Maybe it's difficult for you to see how positivity will be good for you. You have a lot of reverse cards in your reading. So yes, I'm feeling like you are feeling stuck and burdened by your life. But over here, the oracle cards are suggesting that it's going to give you strength, and it's going to help you really emerge into a greater and grander expression of yourself. Okay, so whatever you're feeling blocked by, it's time to allow the universe to come in and support you. Maybe you feel like you have to do it all on your own, and the universe wants to tell you that I got you. Look at the plants, look at the animals, look how supported they are. They want for nothing. They always have everything they need. Sacred knowledge says, close your eyes and focus on your breath. Feel the peace within. Beyond your thoughts lies your eternal truth, the I am presence of eternal love. So that's why this card was coming up, because you're not feeling peace. But this card wants you to know that beyond your thoughts, beyond those thoughts that create nightmares and burdens and feeling of heartbreak, there's the I am presence of eternal love. There is eternal love. That's exactly what I was saying, is that the presence of the universe, the presence of God, whatever you resonate with, is always there, always supporting you. And that's what wants to activate in your life, this divine wisdom, this divine knowing and connection, forgiveness. Let the past go. Clear your heart and mind through forgiveness. So that's exactly what I was saying. Tune into a point in time where you felt supported. Let all those burdens go. Let the feeling of lack go. Clear your heart and your mind through forgiveness. Forgive yourself of those feelings and those thoughts, and know that you're always taken care of. You're always supported. And as you do that, you will activate your light body, which is going to attract miracles into your life. Okay, so some final cards here. See, the fear card came up. It says, I, Archangel Michael, am here to help you through the present time. I love you, I protect you, and I keep you safe. Trust that all is well. Accept my love and allow it to dissolve your fear. So that just clarifies exactly what I was saying about letting the past go, letting the fear go. Trust that all is well. The universe is here to support you. It says, Archangel Uriel, a great spiritual transformation is currently occurring both in your life and in our world. This is the union of heaven and earth, spirit and matter. Heart and mind unite in harmonious balance. So, like I said, over here, you have some very positive cards that are suggesting that you are going through a spiritual transformation. You're activating your Merkaba, your light body, realizing that you are a multidimensional being, and that is going to make you more fertile and abundant and have miracle consciousness. But you do have to let this fear go by trusting that the angels have you, the universe has you, your higher self has you, and you will have this determination. I see that you do have this determination to push beyond this fear. And I think by knowing that you're supported, by knowing that the universe gives everything that you need, and as you open up to receiving it, you will open up that heart, you will open up that consciousness of knowing that you have everything you need at every time. So have the determination and the perseverance and patience, and that will lead to a positive outcome. Okay? So that is a very beautiful reading of spiritual transformation and growth, and understanding that you are supported, that miracles are all around you, okay? So if you resonated with this general overall reading and you want a more personal reading, you can see the link in the description and get more information on how to book that for yourself. If you want to claim this message for yourself, you can go ahead and comment miracle below. Also, like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for future notifications so you don't miss the next reading that I do for you. And until then, I'm sending you so much peace and love. Bye for now.